Good morning guys, we just woke up in Barcelona and finally it's sunny again. It's going to be a great day. So what are we going to do, Wayne?
Today we're meeting the Jetsurf team. We're going to discuss the Motorsurf World Cup for any of you that are interested in that, the rules and regulations regarding racing. It's going to be a very interesting day, and of course, like any good jetboard testing tour, we're going to be on the beach, we're going to ride our boards, we're going to have some good fun.
Alright, let's do it.
Let's go. How's it guys? Today we're really lucky. We've got Martin and Honza here from Jetsurf and Motorsurf World Cup. They're going to tell us some interesting facts for you guys that want to start racing or might be interested in getting into it. These are the guys to speak to.
Okay, let me start with Martin. I know you've been testing a hybrid board last year. It's a part electric, part petrol. So tell me a little bit more how it went.
Yeah, it is still a project that we are being developed at the moment, and it is a hybrid model where you can decide if you use the combustion engine or if you use electric engine. We've done some testing and it looks pretty good so far, but the announcement of the board needed to be postponed because of the new legislation coming in. But I think definitely it will be a very interesting model to keep an eye on. But still, we are not sure about the releasing of the board. We don't have the time set for now because we are still making some development to make everything working 100%.
Okay, let me ask you more about the capacities that the factory is having right now and how you're increasing the capacity.
Yeah, our main goal is not to increase the capacity significantly. What we need to do now is to make everything steady and of course we are increasing the capacity slowly, but the main target to bring the perfect product on the market, so we focus more on the product perfection than on increasing the capacity.
I see. Okay, and now we have Onzo. He's the director of Motorsurf World Cup. So Onzo, tell us a little bit more about the federation, about the Motorsurf World Cup, because I know a lot of people who even own Jetsurf don't know much about it. So how can they participate? What are the rules?
Yeah, okay, so the races we start at 2012. The Jetsurf factory started with small races in Czech Republic. Now we are the second year after the brand Motorsurf World Cup, and it's start part famous sport, I think, because we are really happy that we could find really nice places in the city centers. So we are going with the races near the people. The people don't have to go for the races long away. So I think that's the reason why we are still increasing also the number of the riders. In Prague we had totally full start list. There was 48 guys and 18 girls. I think it's really good results, and now in USA it's totally same. So I think for the next season we will have riders which will starting in all the season. We want again 5 races. Of course, we have got a lot of discussions with our dealers and organizers which want to organize the races. So we will see which location we will have next year. But I think it could be really nice championship.
And will it always be just World Cup races, or are they going to start being more regional races? Will each country start to have their own little build-up and then select their few finals to enter into the World Cup?
We still have problem that if somebody looks for the results, it still looks like the Czech championship a little bit. That's the reason, because a lot of riders which starting with Jetsurf is from Czech Republic and they are really fast. So for the other riders it's difficult to get to this level of the riding, but I think it's much getting better. So now, for example, in China we had there this year 2 local races which was on really good level, and they are starting 18 riders from China, and someone from them was really fast. So I think now it's more and more local races, and from the local races will going the riders to the World Cup. So for sure next year will be some maximum of riders from Czech Republic, and we want to invite more riders from other countries. It could be more interesting for sure for other people from the rest of the world.
So do you plan to expand to other boards, or you only stick with Jetsurf for the Motor Cup?
Yeah, now in the Motorsurf World Cup starting only Jetsurfs, but we will see what will be in the future. We are open. The sport is really young. They're still working on the rules, on all the regulations. But the federation and World Cup is open to other brands.
Let's see how Mark goes on his Oni, and Mark, maybe you can start racing your Oni and Carver.
Okay, and one more question I have from Geraldine. She was asking that you changed the rules recently of your competition. So what was the reason for change?
Yes, of course, it's changing, but we can't say changing. It's still moving. It's developing. Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. So it's the progress.
Yeah, it's work in progress.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, guys, I think this was pretty cool interview. I cannot wait to get to the water. Hard part. Look at this, guys. I just got stuck in the middle of the ocean and I have to swim all the way back, and the waters are infested with huge jellyfish. So take my lesson, never jet surf further than you're able to swim. Oh man. Oh man, that was incredible. Back to the shore. Look at this. It's like a bee.
But didn't you see them when you went out?
There's so many!
You should have come straight back.
It's full of jellyfish size like this. It's crazy. Okay, Wayne, what actually happened with my board? Why it stopped working?
Basically, it just flooded. The foot straps are the wrong way around for you, so that was a bit more difficult. You were surrounded by hundreds of jellyfish, so you were on the board instead of off the board. I don't blame you, but it got a bit of water in the engine. Took 2 minutes to fix once you swam back to the beach, and off we go again.
Yeah, it's alright again.
It's good to go.
Okay guys, it was super fun. It was a lot of adrenaline swimming away from the jellyfish and riding around with professionals. I was first time in my life in the wrong stance, so that was super crazy but super fun. So Martin, my question was, what's the future of Jetsurf comparing to other electrical boards that are coming out on the market? What do you see?
Well, of course, we want to stay focused on the combustion engine, and we want to continue development like it is, because we want to keep the mobility of the board, we want to keep the power, and we want to make it as easy as possible for the customers to take it to holiday, take it to the car. You know, it is even possible to carry the board on your back with the special design bag we provide with the board. So this is the way we would like to see the future with Jetsurf.
And Mark, I mean, you can relate to that. We're traveling around with a whole lot of boards, and there's no doubt the Jetsurf's the easiest board to move around with, to travel, to fly, even for driving. So we agree with that. There's no two ways about that.
Okay guys, thank you so much for coming for our tour. It was such a pleasure meeting you. So
for us also.
Thank you very much for having us, and see you guys
in future.
Let's do that one again. It's like one of these girls playing this game, you know.